turn on the subtitles for this video because I'm wearing a mask, so you can't really like see my mouth or like know when I'm talking. So turn on the subtitles. Today is December 4th, 2020. It's Christmas Eve and I'm headed to visit some family friends for Christmas in a town called Vilsack. And it's my first time ever taking the German trains all by myself, and I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully I make it all right. It'll be an adventure for sure. But yeah, I'm about to head out now. My friend Christina is dropping me off at the train station, so that's really nice of her. So yeah, Merry Christmas Eve! Train. I'm headed to Munich right now. There's no one on the train. So my friend Christina that drops me off, she's a really sweet lady. She made me this little goodie bag. It says "For Hannah, Journeying Mercies" from Christina. She's so sweet. Thank you so much, Christina. It's quite magical to travel by train on Christmas Eve. I legit feel like I'm on the Polar Express right now. Waiting for a guy to like pop out from the back.
Your attention, please. Are there any Polar Express passengers in need of refreshment?
With hot chocolate and like do the hot chocolate song. Ooh, 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 hot chocolate. The couple I'm going to visit, they used to be our neighbors when we lived in Germany like over 10 years ago. And we used to watch their cats, me and my siblings, growing up when they would go out of town. So I haven't seen this couple in like 10 years, but it'll be really good to catch up. And they're so nice to invite me over for Christmas Eve and the holidays. So I just made it to Nuremberg. So that's good. That's a miracle actually, considering I got off at the wrong stop. I was really frazzled and so I didn't get to film and tell you guys what happened. So when I was coming here, my first train was supposed to get off in Munich. And there's two stops apparently in Munich. One called Munich Passing and one called Munich Hauptbahnhof, like the main station. And I was looking at the times and I just heard Munich and a bunch of people were getting off. So I'm like, oh, okay, this must be like the Munich stop where I get off at. Oh, I get off and I'm looking around for like the other platform, and the platforms only go up to like 6. And I was supposed to get on platform like 29 or something. And I was like, what in the world? Like, I'm so lost right now. Someone please help me. So I go up to this one guy and I'm like, do you speak English? He's like, of course. He's like, yeah, you're at the wrong stop. My face was like I'm pretty sure I went like dead white because I literally got off the wrong stop. I'm like, well, okay. My whole Christmas plans are ruined. I am not going to Vilsack for Christmas anymore. It looks like I'm going to be sleeping here at Munich Passing in the mall. Oh, and there's curfew, so probably get fined too. So all these things are going through my head. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make my next train. This is crazy. I can't believe I did this. What an amateur mistake, getting off at the wrong train stop. And so this guy's like, yeah, your only option is like to try to get on the next train that's going to the Munich station that you need to get off at. So I was like, can you please like show me where to get on that? And so he like pointed me where to go, and I got on the next train that was going to Munich, which luckily they're both in Munich, so it was like 5 minutes away. I got off at the right stop now and then ran to my train to get the connection, and I made it. So like God was literally like protecting me like that day, because otherwise I would have been stuck in Munich all by myself on Christmas Eve. So yeah, that was like really, really traumatizing. But I was lucky to have had like a long connection time in between my two trains. So it gave me room to make a mistake, and hopefully I will never make that mistake again. So we're in Nuremberg and we just need to make it now to Vilsack. One more train. So I'm on my final train. Yeah, we're getting there. The last train I was on, I was FaceTiming my mom because there was Wi-Fi on the train. And there's like this alarm and it's like really loud. It's not like a ding like for an announcement. It's like really loud. And then a few seconds later, like these guys rush in with a fire extinguisher and they're like screaming in German at everyone like in the train car. And they're like, "Who was smoking? Someone was smoking in the bathroom. We're gonna find out who it was. And if you know anything, like, please tell us, like, if you know who was in the bathroom smoking." And I was FaceTiming my mom, so I was like telling her what happened. I was like, yeah, like I suspect like this one guy who just went to the bathroom, and there was a Polizei sitting across from me, and of course most Germans speak English, and so I guess he was eavesdropping and heard that, and I thought, well, I knew who it was, but I didn't want to be that person to snitch. But the police come over and they asked me, they're like, "Who was it?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And I like looked around, I didn't see the guy, so I was like, okay, it's fine, I won't like say anyone because he's not even in this car anyways. Like, he must have went back to his seat. And he was like, "Oh, well, what did he look like?" And I was like, "Well, he was wearing a sweater and jeans." And he's like, "Well, if you see him again, make sure you say something to me. You have to tell me who this guy was." And this guy comes back, and so I'm like, "Hey, that's the guy." And this police like hunts him down, and he was like, he like confronts me. He was like, "Were you smoking in the bathroom?" And this guy was like, "No, I wasn't smoking." He's like, "Okay, give me your passport." And he gave his passport to him, and he was like filling something out on the card, and then he let the guy go because I don't think he could prove that he was the one smoking in the bathroom. But I was like that American to snitch. So that was awkward. And like, it was the police. If it was just some random person asking, I wouldn't have told him. But like the police, like you have to talk to the police and like tell them the truth. So I was just like in an awkward situation. Alright, I just got off the train at Vilsack, and I really have to pee so badly. And there's not like, it's like a stop. It isn't a train station. It's more of a train stop. So there's no Wi-Fi and there's no bathroom. So yeah.
We're waking them up how loud we are? No? Do you think wild boars hibernate?
Is there really wild boars out here?
We like to tease Anne.
Oh.
There might be, but we definitely like to tease Anne.
quiet train. And there was people in here earlier, so I really couldn't talk or like make any videos and had to be quiet. But now everyone's gone, it's empty in this little quiet train, so I figured I could make a little video and tell you guys that whole story of trying to get here and my mishap with the wrong stop. So yeah. Anyways, note to self, don't get on the quiet car next time. I'm in the little bathroom here on the train, and I don't have anyone to watch my stuff, so I have to bring my bags in. Isn't that nasty? Here's the little toilet on the train. These masks I'm wearing, my friend Liz, she was my roommate in boarding school, and she has a little Etsy shop where she makes her own masks, and she has the cutest prints. Her shop's called, I believe it's called Lola's Sew Shop, and I would highly recommend checking them out. They're like really good. They have like these earpieces, so they like are adjustable, and it has this metal nose piece so it stays on pretty secure, and all of the prints are just so cute, and it's thick and it stays on, and it's really good. So I highly recommend her Etsy shop. Like I said, Lola's Sew Shop. I'll link it down below. Masks are probably gonna be around for a while longer, and so everyone needs to have a good mask handy, and you can never have too many masks these days. Go support her small business. She makes the best masks. So I just made it back home to the city where I live, and yeah, successful Christmas trip.